All right.
Hi, my name is Kevonte Taylor. I'm one of the kids that went on the free trip to Africa, and I'd like to say thank you so much for taking y'all time to pay for the trip. I'm very grateful. I learned a lot. I had a very great experience thanks to y'all, and like I said, I appreciate it so much.
My name is Kamora Stedman. I was one of the students who were chosen for the 2025 Kids Free Trip to Africa. It was such an amazing experience. Thank you to those of you who donated.
Hi, my name is Isis Carter, and I would like to thank everyone who donated for me to be able to go to the Kids Free Trip to Africa this year.
Special thank you to the Kids Free Trip, Egypt and Ghana, Youth Class 2025. I really enjoyed my trip going, and we learned so much. I would say it was a very enriching experience because I remember we were on the cruise. Being on the cruise to go on the road trips on the bus, and it was so amazing. I got to sit next to all my friends, and we were on the plane when I went for the first time, and it was kind of scary at first. I have my friend right there. Here's all the people who supported us going on this trip, and a special thank you to you all. We couldn't have done it without you. I really appreciate you guys letting us go on this once in a lifetime opportunity trip. Thank you. Class 2025.
So first of all, I want to start by saying my name is Lawrence Pascal. I was one of the kids to come on this free trip to Africa. I'm back now, and I want to thank all my donators for this trip, and I wouldn't have done it without y'all, so I'm thankful for y'all donating all the money. $48,000 is a lot. Thankful for all of it. And yeah, I'm back.
Hi, this is Tamaya. One of the kids that was allowed to go to chosen to go to the free Kids to Africa trip. I'm just coming on here to say thank you for donating and allowing me to be able to go on this trip. Thank you so much. My experience was amazing.
Hi guys, this is Aja Fletcher. Thank you guys for everybody who donated.
Hey, welcome to Afternoon Jams. PA here. Special guest in the studio. We talking to bosses today. And since 2022, Dr. John Selmon has been the president of Muskegon Community College. He's no stranger to the community. Been here, been grinding it out. But we're glad to have him on the show. How you doing today, Doc?
Good. Glad to be here.
Good. No, didn't seem like it. Time went so quick. Like 3 years since Dr. Nailsbury retired.
Yeah, I'm in my fourth year. Just started July 1, fourth year. So.
Wow. Has it been smooth like you thought it was going to be? Or?
Well, no, I think for the most part, smooth, but there's ups and downs, in any business that you do. But for the most part, it's been good. I have a good team. I work with some of the best, some of the brightest minds in higher education here in West Michigan. And so just pleased to be a part of Muskegon Community College.
Wow. Anything new, exciting over the past couple of years?
Yeah, we this year, next June, that is our centennial celebration. Muskegon Community College will be 100 years old.
Woo!
100 years of providing a quality education in this community, helping with economic mobility and talent development here. So economic mobility for students and talent development for employers in this community. So, and we're pleased to be able to take care of that dual mission for community colleges. So.
Wow. Well, yeah, there was. I know there was a campaign about free college for certain criteria. I know if you had been incarcerated, I think they had opportunity at free college, and there's a school of promise going on in the community. How's that going?
The students are taking advantage of it. You have the community college guarantee. We got several hundred students that came through that route. So many routes now that you can come through and get a good quality education at no cost. And you got the Promise Scholarship for Muskegon area Promise individuals, candidates who qualify for dollars, and the Pell Grant, and what else? Just a combination of things. But you can realistically come to Muskegon Community College at no cost. Maybe books and a fee or two, but it would be minimal minimal, if you will. So
Have the school been impacted by the current presidential administration?
yes, somewhat. We, with DEI and things like that, we paused that effort, and it was well known throughout the community. But we felt, and our institution, and I felt, and our board of trustees felt that we didn't need to risk, $12 million of our aid right now. So we looked at what we're doing, and we're still being very effective, and with what we do and how we do it in terms of serving this community. And providing a quality educational experience for all that come before us.
So that doesn't mean that the college doesn't believe in diversity.
Yeah. We're diverse. We wanted to, I'd have to say, community college, we're quite diverse in terms of what we do. Diversity of thought, diversity in every aspect of diversity. So I feel good about where we're at. It's just, it was just an issue, I think, in Washington, and we're just addressing it. And we chose not to put the community at risk with what was happening in Washington. So,
you see what's happening with other schools where they want to take them to court, like Harvard, about I guess giving preferential treatment to people of color.
Yeah.
Like really, I haven't seen it. It seems like we still, don't look like the numbers are sky high or anything.
Well, Muskegon Community College is a public institution, and we don't, on race, we open admissions, so everybody comes to Muskegon Community College, and they're welcome to come there. And so we don't have any criteria such as, race-based admissions, if you will.
Pell Grant has Pell Grant been impacted in it at all?
Well, it could be right now out of Washington. There's concerns about Pell being the last dollar, right, instead of the first dollar. Pell usually pays first, and then all the other scholarships pay after that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's some language now out there addressing that issue. And so what we're trying to determine, if the state pays last or does the federal government pay last, who pays first. So it's a lot of that going on right now that needs to be clarified. But if in fact Pell is last paid, then that means all the other scholarships that students have will be used first, and then the students that typically get a refund may not get a refund if it goes that way. So we don't know yet. That stuff is all being tossed around Lansing and Washington. And as you know, we don't have a budget yet in Lansing. So we just simply don't know at this point in time. But obviously we are advocating for Pell to be the last dollar and for us to make sure we get our budget finalized in Lansing. Hopefully legislators can get that done. So
we live in the studio, live on YouTube, live on Facebook with Dr. John Selmon, president of Muskegon Community College. If you got a question for him online, you can type your question. Just want to say hello to him. The word on the street that you're a great golfer. Is that true?
No, I'm not a great golfer. If I was
you're the man out there.
If I was a great golfer, I'd be golfing on Sunday afternoons, getting the Masters and the British Open or something like that. I like golf. It gives me a peace of mind, and so I play quite a bit. But I'm just average. Just like to hit the ball and to be out in the air and playing with people in the community. So.
Do you play at the college golf course?
Every week.
You do? Okay.
Every week. That's my spot. Recently we changed it. It was university, but we changed it to Muskegon Community College Golf Course so that name recognition would be there. But it's a great course, 9-hole course, and I would dare guess that you'd have some fun coming over there playing. It's a quick course. You can do it. It's kind of executive course, so you can get around pretty quick and get back to work or get home.
Wow. Andy O'Reilly say, "Hey Doc, hope all is well with you."
Hey, Andy, how you doing? Glad you're reaching out. Andy's always been good to the college and a good friend of the college. So
my cousin down in Texas is watching. Diane Hill Wallace is watching from Texas. Thanks for the info. Hey, cuz, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Also down in Orlando, Florida. Baba Tim saying respect. Nana. Thank you for tuning in, Baba Tim, down in Orlando, Florida. We're here with Dr. John Selmon, Muskegon Community College. If there was a term state of Muskegon Community College, where would you say it is?
It's so funny you mentioned that because I got to do a state of the college address in 2 weeks. And so the state of the college is good. Where enrollment is trending in the right direction. Our students are getting a quality education. We have like I said, some of the best, some of the brightest minds in higher education here in Michigan. And we just got a talented, committed team of folks that believe in providing the support we need for students to be successful.
Wow, that's good. Andy just said he's on his way to his first school board meeting in Houghton. Good luck, Andy.
All right.
Congratulations.
Good deal. Those meetings are always fun.
Also online, Rashad Thrower, Brother Thrower said, MCC is a wonderful resource to our community. What can we do to create a combined campus with either GVSU or Western Michigan University, similar to how GRCC has with fairs? That way it makes it seamless to transfer, but also still retain the talent in Muskegon.
Well, we work with a lot of four-year partners. We work with Grand Valley, Ferris, Baker College, Davenport, you name it. We work with those institutions now, and Michigan State. So some of them are on campus and offering classes right now. It isn't set up like it used to be where they are all on campus, because some of it's online. But the reality is that it's important that we understand the transfer piece and how we can create opportunities for it to be seamless for students. And so that's what we work on with our four-year partners. That they're an important part of what we do. One of the things that we are focusing on is this notion of 3.0, and that is success once a student leaves Muskegon Community College in terms of transferring and in terms of the workplace. And so we're working on strengthening our partnerships with our four-year partners so that we're able to create a seamless process from one level to the next. And so those are things we constantly work on. And we have some good partners to do that with. So
there's something you mentioned, Baker College. I mean, I forgot they was here. I thought y'all was competition.
No, well, Baker's a four-year institution. There's some two-year programs that they have, but for the most part, Baker's a four-year institution. And so, and we do a lot together. I work with Aaron Mikey quite often.
Oh, wow.
He's a good person, good president. And we try to look to where we can partner, right, as institutions. And so we're doing that. There's a nursing piece that we're working on, and there's some other things that we're just looking at in terms of being supportive of each other. We serve on several boards together, and a Promise Board, as a matter of fact, is one of those that we serve on. So we work together quite a bit, and so it's about education here in Muskegon County. It's about economic mobility, and it's about talent development, and so we work together.
That's good.
And try to work with employers to make sure that we're meeting that particular need. So,
wow. How is the nursing program?
It's strong. Our nurses, there's a test that our nurses take after they get through with the curriculum. And at 100%, the last couple of times around have passed the test on the first go. And it's important that our nursing students are able to pass the first time through. And so that's where we get credit. And our students are doing that at 100%. And then they have jobs afterwards. And so we got an excellent relationship with Trinity Health. And they help provide support financially and otherwise for nurses, students, and then there's also opportunities for work after they get down with their education, which is just awesome. So Trinity Health is a great partner for us.
Wow.
And our students.
What would you say the job market is in Muskegon for kids who are going to college? Are they able to find jobs, or do they have to move outside the area?
Well, it's both. It depends on what the major is. Sometimes there are jobs here and they're available, and then sometimes you have to move and relocate, like we all have at one point in our lives to get a job. But the job market, I think, is strong in Muskegon. There's lots of opportunities, in terms of the companies that are here, all kind of opportunities in Ottawa County and Waco County as well. So in this region, there's quite a few jobs. As a matter of fact, we're trying to make sure we keep up with the employment training needs so that people can stay here, that we can attract the talent that we need here in West Michigan as it relates to jobs. And education is certainly a key component to that. And so we feel good about it. We always are asking employers about, especially small and medium-sized employers, about their needs, making sure we're meeting those needs so that the opportunity is there. And so school and work, we're just coming together to try to make a difference. And so
they got any AI classes out there?
Yeah, we're just embarking on that. The AI courses, our faculty, our staff, we're studying AI because part of what we want to do is to make sure that we are smart about this, because AI is, out there as a product, it's a service, it's something that can be used. You can use it for good things, and we hope that we teach our students how to use it critically, to think critically, and incorporate that into their work and into other aspects of their life, but to do it in a very strategic way, if you will. So, but AI is out there to stay, and we are as an institution embracing that in different ways and at different levels. And so,
That's good. That's good. To kids who haven't decided what they're going to do next year or even for the fall, why should Muskegon Community College be one of those options for them?
well, one is that we're here locally, and provide we have good services, programs, and facilities. We It's affordable, quality educational experience. Our faculty, we put them up against some of the best here in this region, and I think our faculty would fare very well. So, quality educational experience. We are current and relevant in terms of the workplace, and I just think and affordable. And that's a very important piece. We don't want people leaving with large debts. So our education remains affordable and accessible to this region.
Well, got a question. Another question for Rashard. Two-part question. It seems MCC expanded its presence on the lakeshore. Is there a way to use that space to potentially curate a partnership location along with have classes at the main campus? Also, how is the opportunity to get a construction trade at MCC? Can you speak to MCC's ability to help students assist in getting certified in trades?
We have a whole department. We have what we call workforce development that's dedicated to all aspects of training. And so we're always looking for new and creative ways with training and the needs of training. So just stop. I would suggest stop the campus at our downtown. It's the old Chronicle building, but it's the Stewart Technology Center. There's all kind of opportunities with different aspects of trades and the various work that individuals that would get involved with. So we had 80 programs. So
Wow.
80 programs
Wow.
or so. And I think that's important because it's a variety. But if we don't have it, let us know. And we'll be looking for ways to bring it online and make it available and accessible to our students and to this community. So,
because some trades you don't have to go to school for 2 years, right?
yeah,
You
it depends on, you could go and you could grab, there's 1 year certificates. We have certificates, we have diplomas, we have associate degrees. So it depends on what you want, but there's ways, medical assisting, certain very limited time, nursing, associate degree, and then we prepare. So we prepare students for two things. One is to transfer to a senior institution, or to get a trade, get a skill set, and go to work right after the community college. So, but it's a variety of programs, variety of ways that we can make it work. And like I said, if we don't have a program, let us know, because we'll be looking at it and see how we can bring
so
it
you can get
online.
it,
Yeah,
make it
that's,
happen.
that's what it's all about right there.
Right.
Is making sure that we have the quality programs that students want and employers need, and to match the two.
Wow. How has Muskegon been to you?
Good.
People welcomed you. And I know you've been
Without
over a
question.
decade now.
Yeah, it's great community. In 2011, I didn't know much about Muskegon, but when I came over in 2011, got the opportunity to meet the people of Muskegon and the work in Muskegon. It's just been great for me and my family. So but it's a great community. I like the Lakeshore.
Right. It's beautiful.
The real Lakeshore.
Yeah.
There's some people who are claiming the Lakeshore that
Right.
maybe an hour or two away, and they're claiming that they're on the Lakeshore.
Yeah.
Well, Muskegon really is on the Lakeshore, and that's another fact, right?
Right.
And so, and it's a beautiful, beautiful community. You look along this lakeshore here. I was out, I don't know, maybe 3 weeks ago on the Aquastar,
Right.
in a dinner cruise, and it's just such a nice setting.
Yeah.
Right there, just cruising around, eating and looking out and just enjoying.
Yeah. I've been on the boat I'm a boater, so I've been down to Grand Haven, and it's just a beautiful sight, to go out the channel and go out into the lake. And I flew in this morning from Chicago, and it's like, wow, man, where he's landing, it's like, this is amazing. How it look. It reminds me, in Florida somewhere.
Yeah, it is. And so we're looking,
Nothing but beachfront.
yeah, I like it. So I go out on a charter boat, fishing.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So I go out and salmon, lake trout,
Right.
coho, salmon, and so it's beautiful. I like to do that. I like to go out in the water. I don't go too far, but I like to go out in the water a little bit,
Right.
and hang out. But that's the beauty of this, because you go out and you look. It's like you're in Florida or Bahamas or something like that.
Yeah, the water's
Beach,
beautiful.
yeah.
The water's beautiful. Well, thank you for taking out your Monday to stop by the radio station. We got to do this more often. It's my apologies, y'all. It's not on Dr. Selmon. He will be available. I just need to extend the invitation because people need to see people like you, to have a brother in a position of power.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a lot. To be honest, there's not a lot of us in that position, and you've been fair to everybody.
Yeah.
And
So go Jayhawks.
Go Jayhawks, right?
100 years old. All right.
Rashad said no walleye. And
well, no, but I'm going out for yellow perch. You know where I can get some? No.
right. Well,
Yeah.
once again, thank you for joining us. Getting ready to go back to more music. Keep it here, Afternoon